Unbelievable. What could have caused this? This is very sad and this is very painful. In fact, I don't even know where to look at again. I feel like covering my face. For a chief of defense staff, General Christopher Musa, to be denied visa by the Canadian authority. Is it not this Canada that Nigerian citizens, Nigerian people do enter every day? But look at, they have denied the chief of defense staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Somebody that is just like the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was denied visa. They stopped him from coming to Canada. This is very shameful. This is very painful. Oh my God. What actually happened? That is to tell you the level of corruption in this country. Because this outside world, they are seeing what is actually happening in Nigeria. Oh yes, for them to decide on their own to deny visa to a personality like Christopher Musa, a 3-star general, they denied him visa. Oh my God. In fact, we are finished as a country. This is the topmost person. When you talk about Nigeria security formation, the military, the Air Force, the Navy, the Army, the police, whatsoever you are talking about, when it comes to security, uniform people in Nigeria, this is the number one person. And if you come to Africa, Nigeria should be the second or the third when it comes to defense. But look at what happened. Now let me shock you again. From time immemorial, Nigeria have been sending troops to defend Africa and other countries. Apart from that, few years ago, Nigeria was given a temporary security seat at the United Nations. But look at, this is total disgrace to this country. The number one person, the number one uniformed person when it comes to security in Nigeria and in Africa. This is to tell you the level at which Nigeria is operating, the degeneration in our security architecture. This is to tell you that we are going down as a country every day. And the outside world, they are watching us. They are busy watching what is happening in this country. I'll still get the report to you guys. If you listen to the report, you will hear them saying that some people were granted visa. But when it comes to the chief of defense staff, the number one person that is most respected when it comes to military in Nigeria was denied visa. My God, this is very shameful. I think the military must go back. They must go back to the drawing board and sit down and ask questions. What happened? How can we be disgraced like this? You know, the recent happening in Nigeria maybe have contributed to this international and national disgrace. How a Boko Haram will have the effrontery to enter Maiduguri or any part of this country and begin to kill Nigeria military. Imagine. I still remembered when I was small. In those days, you will see Nigeria military going to Darfur, going to Liberia, going to all these African countries. They will bring peace. Nigeria military, this Nigeria military that you are seeing today, they make peace. They are called peacemakers. They make peace in every other country. So why is it that bringing peace in Nigeria, why should it be very difficult? This is why I said the military must go back to the drawing board and begin to ask themselves questions. Are we becoming too political, or are we actually doing the work? Because the way I am seeing Nigeria military of today, there is a lot of politics in it. That's why we cannot achieve anything. There is a lot of personal interest in the Nigeria military of today. That is why up to today, Boko Haram is still causing havoc. When I was serving in those days, 2009, I saw what they did in Borno State. Boko Haram. In fact, they even came into Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, the seat of the president. Boko Haram. Where is it done? Can such happen in this Ghana? This Ghana that is very close to us. Talk less of Burkina Faso, Mali. and Nigerian Republic. It can never happen. Imagine a local terrorist, what did they call them, in Sokoto, was disturbing our country. A country like Nigeria that used to bring peace in every other country. Is this not a shame? Is this not a disgrace? And we thought that this outside world, this international community, that they are not seeing all these things. They are seeing all these things. How do you want them to respect us again? That is why you guys are seeing what you are seeing today. Because our Nigeria military, our defense is becoming too political. They are becoming too weak. Go back in the 90s, in the 80s. If Nigeria military enters any African country, that African country will be afraid. At a time, we have one of the best military formation in Africa entirely. But look at what is happening. From first, we have degenerated to second, to third, maybe fourth, because we are applying politics into our military. Imagine, we are now politicizing our own military. How do you think our military will work? Imagine, Boko Haram came in, caused havoc in our country, in our own dear country. We captured them and we say that they have surrendered. We took them back and go and do what? Rehabilitate them, pay them and return them back into the society. Where is it done? I have not seen where such is done. That is why the international community will not respect us. That is why we keep on degenerating on ranking when it comes to defense in Africa and in the world. Once upon a time, Nigeria was having a temporary security seat that even some people were pushing. I saw Femi Fani-Kayode a few hours ago pushing for a permanent security seat in the United Nations. How can it happen? With the way we designed our military. Just like when Buhari came in, he never even appointed any Igbo. See what is happening in the military today. How many Igbos do you have as top generals in the Nigerian military today? If not for Jonathan that came in and brought in Ihejirika that is at the point of retirement. In fact, they have penciled him down. They were waiting for Yaradua to come so that Ihejirika will go on what? Retirement. Before Jonathan came in and appointed him as the chief of army staff. Apart from that, how many Igbos have you seen in such position? How many Igbos have 3-star today in the Nigerian military? It cannot work. So this is why the international community cannot respect us. That is why Canada will disrespect, will disgrace our own 3-star general. This is very painful. Guys, this is where I'm going to stop tonight. What do you think? I want you to drop a comment for me. Tell me what caused this disgrace, this international and national disgrace.